celebratory day, friends, okay? So we want to celebrate you. We want to celebrate together because we are growing, we are transforming, we are appreciating, right? We've been talking about that word appreciation, growing in value today as you choose to become members of this family of faith.
In terms of why I would like to join the church, I'll sum it up in two reasons. First, as long as I can remember, I've been very transfixed by questions about God, creation, morality, and I always try to seek new ways to ask those questions or find new questions, and I find that First United is a place that can invite me to experience that through ministry, but also through music and the community we create. And the second reason, of course, and most importantly, is the people here who enact love and justice on a daily basis. So thank you, and I'm really excited to be joining.
I first started coming to First United because of some friends, and then also to join the choir to be involved in something musical after graduation. And it's the people and the message that kept me coming back, and I'm excited to be joining.
About a year and a half ago, my husband Steve and I found ourselves looking for a church. We started, we had been in the church prior to that, but we were looking for a new church and started searching. We came here one Sunday and we never searched again. Or we've just been coming back every Sunday, so we figured we better join today. But happy to be here, and what drew us to me to the church is just, you hear that word welcoming and inclusive, but really feeling it and experiencing it is different than just words printed. So, and we definitely feel that here. So happy to be here today.
And coming into this faith community a year and a half ago, was so welcoming as we started looking for an affirming church. We've been together 14 years this past week, and I think looking for an affirming church is something that we've struggled with also. I was born and raised Catholic, still have family members in that church, and where you're fully included and welcomed, though, here is something we found, and we didn't look any further. So the inclusiveness, the welcoming, and the people, the community that this congregation is really something that appealed to us, and we're very glad to be joining. Thank you.
I first started coming here because my now husband was coming here with our kiddo. Hey. I had actually recommended First United to them when Stephen and I were apart for a couple of years between two different sets of being together. He'd reached out to me and said, hey, there's a bunch of personal stuff going on in my life. I really need a church that's going to be a good fit for me and a good fit for my kid. And the kind of reputation that First United had was exactly what they needed. And so I said, I think that this could be a really good one for you. I've actually not even been there, but I've heard really good things. And so they started coming. And then about a year later, the two of us reconnected and started dating, and I was living in Chicago at the time. So whenever I would come down to visit, we would try to make it to church that Sunday. And I've been down here permanently since April, and we just got married 2 months ago, like right there. And so I'm really excited to be a part of a church that doesn't make it feel complicated to be a Christian. It's nice to be able to not feel like I have to list any caveats or disclaimers about my faith and what that means for me and what that means for my relationship with the world. And I just think that First United is the kind of place that creates that kind of ease and peace and harmony within ourselves, and that's a really special thing.